One eternity later. A few moments later.
Oh my god.
Is artificial intelligence taking over the photography industry is what we're going to discuss in today's video. Well, as a photographer, I have been using Photoshop all my life, and it's always been a hassle to just cut out these objects or place new objects. But with Photoshop's new generative fill option, I can just select an area, type in a command, and it generates the command onto the image. Now, a lot of photographers that they feel that this is the death of photography, but I feel that it is not. This is just a tool that's going to make us produce even better images and make our work even more valuable. Let me give you an example. Well, we have a wedding going on, or we have a sports event. Artificial intelligence is not going to generate the exact moments that's happening in the wedding or the exact moments that's happening in the sport. What you need is a photographer to capture it, because only when you capture it, you can then use artificial intelligence to make that even better. For example, let's look at this image of Kanchenjunga, which is basically a range of the Himalayas that I had shot during my visit to Darjeeling. So I shot this during sunrise, and the rays of the sun had hit the mountain and it looked really nice. But I wanted something more interesting in the sky. The sky was really plain. I wanted something even more interesting. So I decided to use AI's generative fill option, and I created this Milky Way galaxy above the mountain range, and that, right, it made my photo more valuable. Now this was done because I had gone to the point and I had clicked the photo. If I hadn't done it right, however we write the command on generative fill, this exact quality in this exact image will not be produced. Now, sports photography, say there's a player who's fighting, we can't type the fighter's name onto generative fill. It's not going to understand. The fighter would want moments of his fight, or the event or manager who organizes this sport, even they would want photos of the ring, or they would want photos of the stadium, and we can't get that with just typing, because only he knows what he's put onto the stadium. So there will always be a need for photographers in the market. So instead of sitting and complaining the generative fill feels like it's taking over my job, I want you to go out there and try to use generative fill to improve the quality of your work and make your work more valuable. There's so much hassle that's been removed from Photoshop by generative fill. For example, if I would want to add like silhouettes, I can just type in silhouette and silhouettes will pop out. That's so cool. Like, if I had to do this on my own, right, this would take me so much time, and I'm so happy that Photoshop has come up with this generative fill to help me actually get in the flow of editing. Another thing I want you to know is that anyone can just sit at home and type commands and create this scenery on using artificial intelligence. But what is fun about photography is actually going there, setting it up, and actually experiencing the shoot. You know, when you just take a photo, you're not just clicking the image and finishing it off. You're actually staying in that location, we are taking in your surroundings, and you're creating new life experience which cannot be generated through this type of artificial intelligence. Even though, yes, they can be used to create great images, and this time the Sony Photography Awards was won by artificial intelligence, and the photographer, he refused to take the image because he said that this is not photography, this is AI. Well, all that's there, but real photography, right, the fun in it is when you actually go there and shoot. It obviously can't take over events, it can't take over sports. I mean, it could in the future, but right now it doesn't. Right now, right, all these photographers are basically giving up. We shouldn't give up, because this is gold in your hands. You have more creative freedom now to create extravagant art using this artificial intelligence, and that's what I've been doing in my photography, and that's what I inspire you to do the same thing too. I inspire you to go out there, shoot, come back, color correct, and then use artificial intelligence to create mesmerizing pictures. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my upcoming video.